settled in university housing after long wait times dominated move-in day.
New Panthers are required to attend Incept, but what's in it for parents and students, and how much is it costing the university?
The Honors College and Welcome Center found a new home this summer. We'll go inside 100 Auburn and hear from special guests at the dedication ceremony. Good evening. I'm Jay Lavelle.
And I'm Melanie Vasquez. Georgia State University was named a Next Generation University by the New America Foundation. The foundation names Georgia State as one of just 6 national universities to be highlighted as a model of higher education reform. The report focuses on how institutions are restructuring operating costs and creating accelerated pathways for students, increasing enrollment and graduation rates during budget cuts, along with conducting world-class research were also shared factors.
Students living on campus settled into their new homes during last week's housing move-in. Reporter Diane Little was at the Commons covering the process.
GSTV News at the University Commons move-in with information about the general frustrations and tips and resources available to students to ease the transition. Mark Ebelhair is the coordinator at the University Housing overseeing the move-in process.
It takes about an hour in total as they come and park in our garage. They get all their check-in information filled out, the emergency contacts, as well as their keys. Then they move in through the elevators and get everything set up in their room. Absolutely. We have an amazing group of staff here at GSU Housing. We have resident assistants on every floor. In addition to that, we have fire mentors for first-year residents educators. We have programming assistants in our living learning communities, as well as full-time hall directors and assistant hall directors.
The anxiety of moving to a new city can be stressful, but some students maintain an upbeat attitude anticipating the start of the fall semester. Esther Kang is starting her first year at University Housing.
It's taking me like 1 hour and a half. I brought my fridge, I brought my blanket, a bunch of junk that I don't need, I overpacked, and then a comforter, pillow, mirrors, and stuff. My roommate, she went to the same school as me, so it's pretty cool.
Because moving in can be overwhelming as well as exciting, volunteers are stationed throughout the University Commons to assist arriving students with directions and information.
We have to go to the parking deck and help them unload and show them around since they have no idea, and help them get this stuff if they have a lot, go up the stairs, just show them around, make them feel welcome. Just since I got help last year when I was first moving in, I was just thought like I should return the favor.
The 2012-2013 academic year broke a fundraising record for the university, totaling over $38 million in contributions. Georgia State surpassed their goal of raising over $29 million. The previous record of $35 million was set in 1999. The record-breaking figure will go toward expanding and improving the university, as well as funding scholarships. Georgia State's centennial celebration and improving graduation rates have been credited to the increased contributions.
All new students are required to attend Incept, but what does the program offer students and parents attending the sessions? Reporter Yasmina Alston has those answers and more.
Each summer, thousands of new Panthers gather on the Georgia State campus for the new student orientation program, Incept. Incept offers various programs, including freshman, transfer, and parent, family, and guest Incept. Incoming students are also given the option of participating in overnight Incept. Incept attendees tour the campus, register for classes, and interact with other students.
The program is designed to help new students get acclimated to the university by programs and services and resources that we provide them throughout the Incept day. Students register for their classes, so they walk away with a class schedule and their Panther card so that when they arrive in the fall, they're ready to become a Panther.
Patty Morgan is the mother of incoming Panther Kelsey Morgan.
I feel a lot more comfortable now than before when we just came on the tour. It wasn't as in-depth, that far, but the security I feel, pretty good about. But we were just allowed to ask questions that maybe we weren't comfortable asking in front of them or that would embarrass them, I guess, and, the financial aid part.
But I really think it's important for students to start making connections with their classmates, and so we do a lot of things throughout the day designed to help students get to meet each other and get to know each other so that when they arrive in the fall, there are some familiar faces.
Commuter students such as Natalie Duncan benefit from Incept as well.
I thought it's been really helpful actually in trying to understand more about campus life and then how to acclimate throughout your transitioning years. I really wasn't quite sure how it was going to work being a commuter student, so I felt that the session on commuter living was really helpful.
Each Incept day costs the university about $9,000. while incoming freshmen can expect to pay at least $56, along with a fee of $41 for the first parent or guest and $26 for the second parent or guest. Overall, there are 24 Incept sessions during the summer and 4 Incept sessions during the fall. Registration can be completed through PAUSE. Reporting for GSTV News, I'm Yasmina Alston.
Is Georgia State University the best public affairs school for you? U.S. News and World Report has ranked the Andrew Young School number 23 in a nationwide poll. The public affairs program rankings are based solely on the results of a peer assessment survey. The rankings, completed in 2012, are based entirely on responses from deans, directors, and department chairs representing 266 Master of Public Affairs and Administration programs.
Last week, the former Atlanta Life building at 100 Auburn Avenue was dedicated by President Mark Becker, Atlanta Mayor Kasim Reed, and Ambassador Andrew Young. Vanessa Walls has more on the story.
Georgia State's new 100 Auburn Avenue building was dedicated at the ribbon-cutting ceremony August 15th. Those in attendance were able to tour the building after the ceremony. This renovation was focused on giving the building a multi-purpose use. 100 Auburn Avenue includes a welcome center, student lounge area, administrative offices, and more. Georgia State University's President Mark Becker addressed one of the many uses of the building at the ceremony.
Any prospective student that wants to consider coming to Georgia State University and would like to visit the institution can come right down Cortland, park behind this building, come right in, and they will get the best tour you could get in any college.
Along with President Becker at 100 Auburn Avenue were Ambassador Andrew Young and Atlanta Mayor Kasim Reed.
Like America. It looks like a place where if you have genuine grit, want to work hard, and want to develop a quality life for yourself, you can get it right here at Georgia State University.
The new addition to GSU's campus is not only a welcome center for future Panthers.
The second floor will be home of the Georgia State University Honors College, led by Dean Larry Berman. And I believe we have a few Honors College students here also very excited to see their new digs.
GSU will have more additions coming soon, focusing on the growth of the university and its students. 100 Auburn Avenue will be open before fall 2013. For more information on developments at Georgia State University, go to gstvonline.org. This is Vanessa Walls reporting for GSTV News.
There's more to come on Panther Report.
With construction progressing on the new Indian Creek Lodge, reporter Alex Ositis took an exclusive tour of the facility and amenities being built on the property.
Construction is wrapping up at the Indian Creek Lodge, where this $1 million project has added new amenities to this east side oasis. The facility will feature a 120-seat assembly hall, teleconference room, and glass-enclosed atrium, as well as a new ropes course and activity lawn. John Krafka is a retired Georgia State staff member from Recreation Services who managed the previous Indian Creek renovation in 1995. Krafka, who retired in 2011, returned to Recreation Services as a liaison for the current Indian Creek project.
The property is built with the GSU student in mind. But there's going to be special privileges for other departments on campus to use the conference capabilities. There's going to be opportunities for members of the Student Rec Center, people who faculty and staff who are paying members. And I would encourage anyone who's interested in using this piece of property just to contact the Recreation Services office. We got a couple surprises for folks when they come out here. We're also building a Teams Challenge course.
In addition to the ropes towers, Krafka said the course will have 2 350-foot zip lines crisscrossing the property. Krafka explains the new ropes course as being a static system, which allows guests to control their own safe movements, opposed to an old dynamic system, which required a safety rope attached to a person on the ground.
It's going to put groups through the paces and make them work more efficiently together, increase their communication. It'll be a little bit of risk-taking going on. There'll be some zip wires involved, and a giant leap and leap of faith. And it'll really cause teams to really work well together after they finish this project. And also there's going to be an activity lawn where we used to have some tennis courts that were pretty old and decrepit. tore those things out. We've got a beautiful activity lawn out here for special events. So this will really be a nice special events center for the university community.
The tentative grand opening for the Indian Creek Lodge is scheduled for the middle of September, which will feature a ribbon-cutting ceremony from President Mark Becker and other members of the GSU community. Reporting from Indian Creek, Alex Ositis, GSTV News.
Georgia State's campus continues to grow. The acquisition of 55 Park Place now gives the university ownership of the entire east side of Woodruff Park. The university purchased this 19-story, 500,000 square foot building for $33.5 million. For now, it will be used to house offices, including the dozen or so current tenants who will occupy the building until their leases expire. The property features underground parking and 2 interior atria.
On July 24th, Georgia State announced it will offer a dual graduate degree program in law and public health. The program allows students to pursue the degree simultaneously, letting certain courses from each program to count towards both degrees. Applicants must be accepted by the College of Law and School of Public Health to participate in the program. The university will highlight the kind of collaboration the new dual degree offers during this year's public health grand rounds.
Georgia State graduation rates are reaching new heights. However, just 10 years ago, only 32% of students were graduating. It was not until 2012 that graduation rates topped 51%. This year's rates are expected to reach 53%, with demographic estimated to be 51% white, 55% African American, and 66% Hispanic. When the National Student Clearinghouse data is taken into consideration, these figures range from 76% to 95%. For more on this story, visit our website at gstvonline.org.
Sports with Neha Ali is coming up next on Panther Report.
The top story in sports this week is the kickoff to college football, which begins for our Panthers this Friday as they host the Samford Bulldogs at the Georgia Dome. Fans can expect several changes to game days, including the Panther Walk moving outside along Magnum Drive. Students will receive free parking in the Brown lot for Friday's game. Additional parking in other lots will be $10. Doors open 90 minutes before kickoff. For any questions or suggestions, send your tweets to @GSUPanthers. While you're at the game, check out the Panthers' brand new uniforms. Georgia State's uniforms were ranked number 2 in a survey conducted by Bleacher Report of college football's best new uniforms. The Panthers have 3 different styles this season, including a white and black jersey pants combination, a blue and white jersey pants combination, and an extra sharp all-blue uniform. If you're into a little accessorizing, the Panthers have added a visible belt buckle, a unique concept for college football uniforms. We now go to sports reporter Davon Kimball, who spoke with players about the upcoming season.
As Georgia State prepares for the 2013 football season, players and coaches were asked their thoughts about the new challenges that await them.
I'm really ready, especially coming off of last season, having to get surgery, didn't get to do spring, so I'm really just looking forward to going out and hitting somebody.
When asked about the expectations for the upcoming season, new head coach Trent Miles kept it simple.
When I mean win, I'm talking about in all aspects. We talk about off the field, learning how to compete, learning how to perform at the Division I level, and learning how to represent the university.
The Panthers are set to begin their first season as members of the Sun Belt Conference, also making it their first year in the FBS. But the team does understand improvements need to be made to help them succeed.
As a team, we need to, I think, work a little bit harder, prepare a little bit better, and so we can really play to our full potential. We had not once last year did we play how we really could play.
Our Georgia State Panthers begin their journey into the FBS on Friday, August 30th, as they host Samford. For sports, this is Davon Kimball, GSTV.
Aside from football, GSU Athletics is pleased to make the Sun Belt Conference their new home. 14 league-sponsored sports, including baseball, basketball, and football, will compete in the conference. Director of Athletics Cheryl Levick said, "This has been an exciting yet challenging process, and the hard work of our coaches, student athletes, and staff is finally being rewarded." Georgia State already holds 2 Sun Belt Conference titles this year. The school also has plans to add more women's sports. While Jason Hayward's jaw injury may have been shocking news, baseball fans can still catch a full week of home games. However, for a more unique baseball experience, be sure to check out Thursday's game against the Cleveland Indians. The Braves have partnered up with the Georgia Aquarium to host Dragon Con Night. First pitch is at 7:10 p.m. with a costume parade at 6:30 p.m. This has been your GSTV Sports Update. Watch next week for a recap of the Panthers' first game. I'm Neha Ali.
Thank you for watching this edition of Panther Report. Please visit us online at gstvonline.org for a special report from Stephanie Joy Roden on Skyview Atlanta, as well as other stories.
Follow us on Twitter at Panther_report and like Panther Report on Facebook. I'm Melanie Vasquez.
And I'm Jayla Bell. Have a good evening.